right, we're
Hey.
back again. That countdown always gets me a little nervous and excited at the same time, but we're going to have a great time today. So, welcome to the Build a Business series. My name is Andy. I'm also here with Danny, and we have a couple others. We're going to introduce them in just a second, but you might already know them, especially because we are actually streaming live in the ClickFunnels official group and also in the ClickFunnels affiliates group. Because today, what we're going to talk about is we are going to talk about how to build your business and offer as an affiliate of ClickFunnels 2.0. So how can you do the most as an affiliate of ClickFunnels? That's what we're going to do today, and we have Turner and Tyler in the affiliate team. How you guys doing today?
Doing awesome.
Yeah, this is great.
Awesome.
Gonna
We're
be
going to have
fun.
a great time.
It's going to
Yes,
be good.
definitely. So, Danny, what are we going to talk about specifically today?
So we've got a bunch of stuff, and this is normally across 5 days, but this week we're across 4 days, right? And we've got a bunch of stuff that we want to kind of get through, and we've got some of our ambassadors are going to be joining us as we move through the week, and we've also got a big bunch of expertise in the room. Depending on which group you're in and you're watching on right now, you will probably know some of us by the end of the week. You'll probably know all of us, and like Andy said, ClickFunnels has got an affiliate program, but we're also linking this back to the previous two Build a Business series that have run in the main community, right? So if you're in the ClickFunnels official group, at the top in the featured section, we've already done like 2 weeks building businesses from scratch. And this is week 3, right? So if you need to catch up on this stuff, you can go and find it in the featured section of the ClickFunnels official community. And we created an avatar customer called Susan. And a couple of weeks ago, Susan came into the office and was like, hey, I'm working in a photography group, and I recognize that I can help people in this group to do more online. So they can go out there, they can sell their photography work, they can sell their photographs. And she wanted to start building funnels for folks. So she did some webinars and she started putting out little sales pages, and we did all that in week 1. Last week, she came back and she's like, whoa, this is really working. I'm going to think about setting up an agency. So last week we got Susan rocking, and she's got this agency now, and she's got all of these sales pages and webinars and a big bunch of stuff. And now she's back in the office and she's like, I realize that every time I get an agency client, they have to use ClickFunnels, right? Because I'm designing in ClickFunnels. And we're like, but Susan, did you not know about the affiliate program for ClickFunnels? And she's like, tell me more. So we've kind of arrived at this point where our Susan is doing great in business, fast forward over a while, over a few months, maybe into a year. And she's like, well, I'm building funnels for people. I've got customers. And I realize that I'm recommending software. I'm recommending ClickFunnels. And I think there might be something in this. And we're like, you didn't know? So we've brought Tyler, Turner, and the affiliate guys on, and we've also got some of our ambassadors who do very well with affiliate marketing in general, to kind of give everybody a picture of what affiliate marketing kind of looks like, the principles that run sort of through this, and also the ClickFunnels affiliate program, right? Because if you don't know about this thing, you're possibly missing a trick. And if you are already engaging with clients, engaging with customers, you're definitely missing something, right? So this week, we kind of want to cover the principles, understanding it, the ClickFunnels program, how to promote some of this stuff, how to enhance your offer, and look a little bit about how we can use ClickFunnels 2.0 to build out what we call a bridge page, understand bonuses. How do you create a bonus, right? How to be an ethical affiliate. And then at the end of the week, we'll have a question and answer. So today, we just want to cover the foundation. And even if you are, I guess, a diehard affiliate and you're one of the guys out there crushing it, I'm confident that you're still going to learn some stuff by the end of this presentation, right? So if you've got any comments, any questions, drop them in the comments box, and we'll do our best to answer them as we move. But this is kind of where we want to focus. And I really want to bring it back, Andy, if we can, to just the foundation of affiliate marketing and the principles, and throw this out to the room, because sometimes we need to get back to the basics, to understand how does this work, not only with other things, but as a standalone business, because there's people out there who just, that is their business, right? Affiliate marketing is all they do, and they make a big bunch of money and they have a big impact on people's lives. So that's kind of what we're doing. Hopefully everyone's following that. Replays will be available in both groups. But if we throw this out to Tyler, to Tony, just let's come back to the foundation, the sort of principles of affiliate marketing, and what do people need to know? What does Susan need to know? Because she's here like, guys, talk to me.
Well, I'd like to jump in if that's okay. I was in Russell Brunson's linchpin training. Was it last Thursday or Friday? I think it was Friday. And it was awesome. All of the inner circle members really wanted to incorporate affiliate marketing into their business. Russell, he talked about, hey, what if Facebook goes away? What if we don't want to worry about, ad costs, things like that? And so everyone was like, yes, I want to do affiliates. I want to do more affiliate marketing. So if you're wondering if affiliate marketing is dead or if people actually use it, yes, it's crazy right now. It's incredible how much people are making with affiliate marketing. And if you're not making money with affiliate marketing with whatever it is, you need to start. Whether you're promoting a software, your favorite protein bar that you like, whatever it may be, if you love it, you might as well talk about it. You might as well promote it, right? So it's huge. I just invited a bunch of our affiliates into the video. I just did it at everyone with our group. So if you were an affiliate marketer with ClickFunnels or whatever, let us know in the comments. Give me a hashtag affiliate if you're from the affiliate group. We'd love to see you represent. But Danny, could you pull up that slide one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. And while I do that, we're actually joined by one of our ambassadors who's also an affiliate marketer.
There we go.
He's on the line as well. But yeah, there's your slide.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's cover this here. So affiliate marketing principles. If you've never done affiliate marketing, join us in the group. We'll make sure that we have the group in there. We got a bunch of our affiliates representing with a hashtag affiliate. But affiliate marketing principles are very simple, right? You want to start building your list as soon as possible. As an affiliate, you're going to be talking often to some audience, right? Start building that audience today, okay? And you want to start building that trust as soon as possible as well. If you're just a business owner or whatever, you've got to start building that audience. And it sounds like Danny and Andy have kind of talked about that already, which is awesome. Building that audience, that email audience and list as well. But if you want to understand affiliate marketing, just start today, okay? And understanding that is building your list as soon as possible and helping other people to sign up with that link or that code or whatever. And Tyler and I, we talk to a bunch of affiliates often, and we want to make sure as you're promoting that product or whatever, that software, you love that software, okay? If you're in the ClickFunnels community, you love ClickFunnels, right? You love our community and you talk about it often, okay? So that's a big part of it. You want to talk about that in your emails, in your videos, whatever it may be, and make that a part of your framework and what you do. Tyler and I, we talk to a lot of affiliates, and the top ones make ClickFunnels a part of everything they do, and they talk about it often, right? Tyler, anything to add to that?
No, I think that was a great intro and kind of a good way to get them into it. And yeah, something that I always really harp on people about as far as affiliate marketing principles with ClickFunnels is the number one thing you need to identify is like, who's your target market? What problem do they have that ClickFunnels can help them solve? And how can you communicate that to them? That's kind of like where to start with this, right? Because if you're just blasting out links on your social media to random people and, hey, my target market is entrepreneurs. Well, yeah, you and everybody else, right? You got to niche it down and identify who those people are and kind of learn to speak to them. So
just piggybacking off of that, Dan Havey is an amazing affiliate because I'm going to just throw this at him right here. he's an amazing affiliate because he absolutely knows ClickFunnels, right? And if there's something that he doesn't know, he figures it out, right? Not a lot that he doesn't know, but he figures it out. So that's amazing. He has the ClickFunnels stuff in his background. He talks about it often. He's made videos, things like that. If I had a question about ClickFunnels and I wasn't working for ClickFunnels, I'd probably ask Dan Havey, right? Like, you want to make that known to just about everyone. And if there was something to come out that ClickFunnels put out, I'd probably send it for Dan, right? Because he knows his stuff and he's probably going to help me if I ask him questions. So that trust factor is very important for affiliate marketing.
Well, now I'll add to that real quickly is that is pretty much how I've gotten the affiliates that I have had. I'm not a great affiliate marketer. If I was, I'd have a lot more affiliates underneath me. However, you are right about the one thing is I do a lot of videos. I teach a lot about ClickFunnels. I've built a number of courses around ClickFunnels. And so whenever there's a big promotion, I take one of those courses and I basically give it away for free. So if I have $1,000 course, I'll say, okay, I know you're an existing ClickFunnels person because you're interested in me, you know me, you've seen some of my videos, you've seen maybe some of my training. Here's a $1,000 product if you sign up underneath me. And so if you got a $2,000 sale on there, depending on your commission split, 30, 40%, whatever, I get at least half of what I probably wouldn't have got anyway, because they probably wouldn't have bought my program anyway. So that's the way I look at it is I do that as a giveaway. However, there's a downfall to the way I've done it, and why I'm changing it going forward is I don't have anything right now going to the masses. My people are, for the most part, existing ClickFunnels people. So that has really limited my ability to get a lot of enrollments underneath me. And so I'm starting to look at, okay, how can I reach out to a much, much bigger audience to be able to bring in a lot more people and then also be able to train them and give them really good assets.
This is very good stuff. And I know Andy's going to jump in a second. But Susan is in our office, our client, and she's like, 40% ClickFunnels, build a list, all this stuff. And she's like, falling off the chair right now because we've just hit her with all of this crazy stuff. And she's like, explain this, break this down. All right, so what I'm hearing is if you are a business owner or somebody who's actively using ClickFunnels, if you are using this thing, there's a good chance that you could sell this thing, right? Because you know it inside out. That's what I'm getting from this. And it kind of makes sense to offer people who show interest, because you're going to do it anyway, right? It's like, hey, what's this thing that you're using? Or, it's ClickFunnels. You might as well get paid, right? And this is what affiliate marketing is all about. It's about taking somebody else's product. You don't have to handle the support. You don't have to handle the selling. You don't have to handle anything other than putting it in front of a person who you know is interested. And if you have the skills and the knowledge and the enthusiasm for that product, are we right in thinking that this is possibly going to be one of the easiest sales you can make in business? Because you're just saying, look, this thing's amazing. I use it all the time. And like Dan said, if you take this from me and you sign up and use it too, I will give you something of mine, like a bonus. Is that like possibly the coolest business model in the whole world? Like, I don't know what you guys think, but that's kind of like what Susan's hearing. Correct me if I'm wrong, or are we on the right track?
Well, and I would add to that, the best thing that I think ClickFunnels has done from an affiliate standpoint, I don't know, maybe others do this as well, is the ability to have the share funnels. So you bring somebody into your world and they see what you're doing and they go, oh my God, I want to do what you're doing. And you go, oh, well, okay, here's the share funnel. And when they click on the link, it opens up a new account for them and they get a 14-day trial on that. And then if they continue to pay, that's when you start getting commissions. Basically 45 days later is when you see your first commission, because there's always a 30-day delay on it. But it's a great way to be able to get people in. And that's what I'm seeing the guys who are really crushing it in the affiliate program. That's what they're doing. They're giving away the share funnels in conjunction with a lot of additional training, support, hand holding, maybe even weekly calls or something like that, in order to be able to entice people to come into the program.
Yeah, and with that too,
that's amazing.
Just to cover with that too, I think one of the days we will cover share funnels, right? So
Yeah.
We'll hit on that big time. Such a Tyler and I always say, once someone takes 2.0 and uses share funnels, they're just going to blow this thing up. It's going to be insane. So we're going to hit that hard one of the days this week. It's going to be awesome. As Susan is coming in and, creative juices are running like, oh, I'm going to do all this. Want to make sure that she starts with the basics. So I put in the link in the comments for the way to sign up to be an affiliate. So very basics. If you're brand new, give me a hashtag new in the comments so we can see who's kind of new. Being brand new is awesome. It's great. So let me know who's new. Give me hashtag new there. I did put the sign up link there. So you'll see clickfunnels.com/affiliate-program. So go ahead and click on that if you are wanting to be just like Susan, to be an affiliate as well. Tyler and I will make sure that you get approved today. We'll make sure that we go through all the deals there to make sure that you are approved, or the settings there. Sweet. I'm seeing a few hashtag news. Love it. So go ahead and jump into our affiliate program just like Susan's going to do. And then from there, we might want to show this actually. We actually put everybody that is new into our quick start call. So let's kind of walk through the steps of that, if that's okay, Danny. I can talk about that.
Bring that up and I'll share the screen.
Perfect. I'm gonna grab that really quick.
And while we're bringing this up, affiliate marketing is something that you can do in lots and lots and lots of different areas. So you've got ClickFunnels. Now you might find things that complement it. Always look for an affiliate program that you can think, well, hey, we need this thing or these fonts or whatever. You might be able to get affiliate programs for things like fonts or other crazy little softwares that you can use to make videos or AI things or whatever it is. And you can quite quickly start to be able to build an offer, right? And a business around other people's products using ClickFunnels as the core. But the thing with ClickFunnels is you've got so much learning education. You've got these guys, you've got expertise of people like Dan who've been out there and are doing it. We've got the ambassadors in the group. We've got all of this training and all these things lined up to help you be successful, right? Because that's a big thing about an affiliate. You can start off this thing and you think, oh man, I'm just not getting it. I'm just not understanding it. We've got a big support mechanism that runs beneath this to get you going and get you started. And what Turner's brought up now, I think Susan just fell off the chair, right? What's that number?
Right. That's insane. I think this has actually gone up ever since. This is from a few months ago, so this is probably even more, which is awesome. So does Susan have a last name?
We didn't go that far. It's just
okay. Well, I put in her stuff here, Susan at gmail.com. We're going to call her Susan is awesome. Sorry, I just threw that in there. And then we threw in a fake phone number. I'll take this out later. But yeah, so when someone comes in here, they go ahead and apply. And then we do send an email that will go to them. So that way you can confirm the email. And then from here, that brand new affiliate sees that we're paying out 30% commissions to everybody that comes in. And then we talk about the Dream Car program, everyone that gets people signed up and get at least 100 people sign up with your link. Then we give you $500 a month. And then when you get 200 people signed up, we give you $1,000 a month. Now, if that car is new, if that car is awesome, we're going to approve it, right? So you got to get it approved by us, but then we can go ahead and start paying that thing out. We do have over 35 Dream Car winners right now that will be on stage at Funnel Hacking Live.
Wow.
So, going to get presented the Dream Car Trophy with Russell Brunson and Todd Dickerson, which is going to be so fun. Now, if I could just take a second or two on this, the Dream Car program is amazing. The Dream Car Trophy, I would say, is the hardest trophy to get, right? Because I can go ahead and make $1 million. That is freaking awesome, the 2 Comma Club Award. But with the Dream Car, people come and go, right? So you got to make sure that thing is building and building and building. So that's the thing. I don't want to say it's hard. It's very doable, right? But as long as you have over 100 by Funnel Hacking Live, then we get to present you with that trophy. Super cool. So everyone that comes in can see this page here. see our new offers. And then once they go ahead and read all that, awesome. Then they get to send the invite. So once that goes through, then Tyler and I can see that name. Then we go and approve them if everything's good. And then this is really cool. This is a kind of an ethical PDF that everyone gets. So you can kind of see, hey, these are the guidelines that we go with. We don't want you bidding against our keywords, all that good stuff. Want to make sure everything's safe. And then you can go ahead and get that best practices. And then from actually, one more thing. On this page too, this is actually really cool. You get to sign up for the quick start call, which is right. Should be on here. Tyler,
It might be once I think they have to verify their email address.
That's what it is. Yes. I know I was missing a step.
You can't do it because Susan's a fake.
Once we get her through, once we get her approved and everything, then she gets to go to the confirmation page where there is a sign up for the quick start call. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So that's a call that we do every Monday and Friday there in the mornings. And we've got just our new people on there. We talk about where to get your links, where you can see the Facebook page, question and answer, where you can see the assets page, things like that. So then Susan would be taken care of really well. We would just give her a tour of everything so she can see everything. And we also help her to know, like, hey, we are your guys, Tyler and Turner, your affiliate managers. If you have any questions at all, we're here for you. Hit us up on Facebook Messenger and that sort of thing. So that way she's taken care of, and kind of go through the steps. So, and then we then hand her off, say, hey, our Facebook group is where you get all the good information. We'll make sure that we put that in the chat there. Check out our Facebook group. We go live every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then every Thursday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, to where they can go for more help. So
that's awesome.
The beginner
Sounds
road path.
Sorry, Turner. It sounds to me like this is a really, really easy program to get into. There's lots of help available. Once you get started as an affiliate, so many resources and just kind of a path for you to get started and to be successful. But let me kind of back up, and I'm going to pretend like Susan is telling me for the first time. I don't even know. I have a vague idea of what an affiliate program. I've heard of Amazon affiliates, and people will get the link and they'll put it on their blog and things like that. And if you want to buy that thing that they use, you just click and then they get like, a few bucks, right? What really, if I'm understanding correctly, the benefit of being an affiliate is that you get residual income, right? It keeps coming all the time. And I know that we're going to get into some of the more details of the ClickFunnels affiliate program, but is that the reason that people should want to become an affiliate?
Yeah, totally. It's kind of like the linchpin, right? If you're only making a commission one time, that's not. I mean, that's cool, right? But if you're getting that continuity, right? Getting those monthly recurring commissions, that's the best, right? So if you have someone sign up with your ClickFunnels link, they go through the trial, and then they're then paying, you get that monthly recurring revenue every month, right? Up to $100 per person every month. So Dan gets these commission checks, right? They're awesome, right? That's good money, especially if you got 10, 20, 50, 100 people signed up. That's fantastic monthly recurring revenue coming in. Some affiliates. Some affiliate programs only give, a one-time payment or a certain commission. But with the amount of instruction and education that ClickFunnels gives, and making sure that we get, someone building the funnel right off the bat, and making sure they get their domain, making sure they get their email sending started and everything, really helps them to stick. And so you as the affiliate marketer or Susan, this is a great affiliate program to get into because ClickFunnels takes care of their customers. And so it's like, okay, you can always trust us if you're, promoting, getting people into us, and we'll help you out from there, right? So yeah, definitely that monthly recurring revenue is awesome, that 30%.
So I've heard of people getting like maybe up to like $1,000, $2,000 every month, right? Is that something that somebody can do once they start maybe offering a course or offering some help in exchange for that person joining through their link?
Yeah, Dan, you want to talk about kind of some bonuses like that?
Well, yeah, I was just thinking of a particular person who, if I said their name, most of us, well, all of us in this call certainly would know him. But I was talking to him a couple of years ago already, and he said, "Oh yeah, I make enough money on the affiliate commissions to make my house payment every month." And I know he's won a couple where he's been up high in a few affiliate contests since then. So he's probably making his house payment,
Wow.
his car payment, his second house payment, his boat payment. He's got his expenses covered, I have no doubt. And then there's, the guys who are really, really, really killing it. They're buying mansions with the money. But obviously, disclaimer, you will not start doing that on day one. It's work. I mean, let's not kid ourselves either on this here. It's also work because it's not only an issue they said that people come and go off of the dream car list. Well, there's a reason why. You get people in, and if they're not using the software, if they're not doing something with it, they're going to go away. And some people just naturally will. Okay, I'm going to give it a try, try it out for a couple months, and they go, this really isn't for me. I'm going to go back to my regular job or whatever. But on the other hand, if you can help them out, if you can give them ongoing support and coaching, and like I said, there's one guy that I know in particular down in Australia, he's got a weekly call. And what he does is he just gets these affiliates in. He does a weekly call with them, does coaching, and helps them build their funnels and all that kind of stuff. So it's an ongoing thing, but it's also an ongoing paycheck. If you can be bringing in a couple $1,000 a month, it might be worth a couple hours a week to actually do something.
Well, let's just ask the question, right? So in the chat, if you could bring in an extra couple of $1,000 for a couple of hours a week work, isn't that like kind of cool? But again, full disclaimer, this might not work. You've got to actually do some stuff, and there's a bunch of terms and conditions and things that go along with this, and you've kind of got to be ethical as an affiliate, right? But if you go out there and focus on the people and not the money, knowing that you can promote whatever it is that you're promoting, and ClickFunnels is the best affiliate program ever, right? But there's a gazillion things out there that you could go and find, but the key to this is actually understanding. So Susan, she's already building some funnels. She could give away these share funnels because she can build them. She knows inside the software, so she could help people. Oh yeah, how do you fix this thing? How do you, change the color of this headline, whatever it is? How do you build a funnel? So she's got something to offer that is going to keep people on the program. It's going to keep people signed up to ClickFunnels, right? And if you can get those things working for you, then yeah, you could be paying your mobile phone bill, you could be paying for your groceries, you could be paying for your house. And that's might seem that that's out of some folks' reach right now, but I know personally affiliates, and I also know that I've had some fun with ClickFunnels Classic, and I'm doing a little bit with 2.0, I'm doing all these lives and crazy stuff as well. But there's always somebody reaching out to you when you're visible in that space, right? There's people message people and say, Hey Dan, I saw your comment in the ClickFunnels group before, and that was really interesting. And Dan goes, hey, are you a ClickFunnels member? And they go, no, I'm just interested. Well, that's an opportunity for an affiliate to go, well, there's a link, there's some help, there's a little bit of time, there's some bonuses. And that person potentially, if you get that part right, I'm going to stick around with you for a long time. That's month-on-month commission, but you've got to do it the right way. And this week, we really want to try and get under that process and kind of show you guys some stuff that you can do that's hopefully, how much do you get if you get 5 recurring trials, or you get 5, 10 people recurring on ClickFunnels? You get 20. You're heading towards that car quite quickly. Once you get in the groove, Tyler and Turner, they're your best friends, right? You're seeing these guys all the time because you're like, whoa, it's moving. But I guess you've got to get one. You've got to get one.
Well, even look at that, even I think, 30%, the very lowest commission you get is like, let's call it $30. So you get 5, that's $150. Well, I mean, is that paying your phone bill? Is that you're paying your electric bill? Not here in Arizona, it's not paying your electric bill in the summertime. I can guarantee you that. But but it's paying a bill. So you just got a bill taken off your back, and you could take that extra money and you can throw it towards your credit cards and get your credit cards paid off. It's just extra money. But again, it's going to take a little bit of work. I mean, occasionally you get some that just drop in your lap, which those are the ones you love. But for the most part, you got to do something to earn them.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And real quick, I'm thinking, I know we'll get into like some tips and tricks, but just think about your audience, right? Maybe Susan, as she's starting out, she's pondering ideas, right? Hey, man, I've got my email list that's starting out. Does Susan have an email list yet?
Yep, she's got a list, and she's got a few folks who she's building funnels for. So she's kind of a little bit further along. But I guess we could really bring this back to the foundation. How do you just go and get your first person to sign up?
So Susan's already got an email list, right? So maybe Susan, here's like she's learning about ClickFunnels even more. She really like Russell Brunson and everything he's teaching. Maybe she's learning a little bit more about Linchpin. Maybe she has a newsletter or something going out to her email list, maybe once a month, once every quarter, whatever it may be. Maybe Susan's saying, hey, Russell Brunson is my new mentor. I'm learning a ton from him. So she goes to her email list and says, hey, everybody, I'm learning from my new mentor, and he's absolutely amazing. He's teaching me about this linchpin model. It's amazing. Continuity. Wow, it's crazy. And, if you don't have continuity, you don't have a business, right? And she's teaching this to her audience. And maybe she wants to say, hey, audience, do you want to learn about Russell Brunson too? I think you need to. He's amazing. The software he's been able to come up with Todd Dickerson's absolutely crazy. It's blowing my mind right now. Do you want to learn about it too? And she just puts her email or her affiliate link in her email, and people just go ahead and check it out right there too, right? That's a great way to push it to your audience. And it's very, very easy, right? Make it very your audience loves you, your email list loves you, whatever, right? So they may just go ahead and sign up and go ahead and check it out from there. And you never know, right? If you get, 1 or 2 signups, maybe 10, 12 signups, that's a great, you're paying for Dan's AC bill, right? So you never know. Push out to your audience, see what they think. And maybe that's Susan's first step in this whole affiliate journey.
Without a doubt. And I think, don't be afraid of signing up. And I see there's some questions coming in, and we're getting quite a few questions. Some people, I think, saying earlier that they've signed up and they had trouble with the links and things like that. Reach out, Turner, to you guys are reading through the comments as well. We'll do our best to make sure that everybody is on there. We don't approve everybody, right? Sometimes it might be a case that some people we've got to have a discussion with, but on the whole, you should be able to get in. And often with any affiliate program, they often want to know, how are you promoting this stuff? So if you turn up and you're like, hey, I just bought a list of 1 million names and I'm just going to spam the hell out of everybody, then probably you're not a good fit. If you're going to build your list from the foundation, your own list, and you're going to look after your people and you're going to do things ethically, which we will get into, and you saw the link earlier, you can sign up, you can get that ethical affiliate guide, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be going out there and start getting that first contact, that first sale, and just talking to people about ClickFunnels. You're probably ClickFunnels crazy anyway. You've got the cap, you've got the books, you're doing this stuff anyway. You've got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, 100%. I'm seeing a bunch of questions on share funnels. Maybe we'll bring in Ben Janke tomorrow or within this timeline. So maybe when Susan wants to start building that share funnel with some time this week, we can have Ben Janke just show us the whole process. So give us a hashtag share funnel if you want to learn about share funnel. Hashtag share funnel in the comments there, because we can bring Ben on and he can show us the whole kind of roadmap of how to build a share funnel. Because I'm telling you, once you start promoting with share funnels, you are going to have just money, no claims here, but I predict that you can have a ton of money flowing to your bank account once you start building those share funnels. So yeah, that might be fun to have him in here to kind of show us that process. What other questions are we seeing?
So we're seeing what would a beginner create to make an irresistible offer for 2.0 and build that email list I guess that does bring it back to kind of question that Susan would ask, right? Just a raw beginner, how could you make this irresistible? And Scott's asking that question. Where did you start, Dan?
Ooh, I think I started basically where I said I started earlier was, I started years ago just putting up all kinds of training videos on ClickFunnels. And again, my thought was, I'm going to put up all these training videos on ClickFunnels. People are going to come to me and they're going to want to buy ClickFunnels through my link. And it took me a few years to realize that, well, that's not happening, because I was targeting the people who are watching my videos are already ClickFunnels users. And so you have to find the market that you're working in, or that you have affinity with, or that you can put something in front of that's going to bring in outside people, because it doesn't do you a whole lot of good. I've got a list of ClickFunnels users, essentially. So again, when there's a big promotion of some sort, I can put a bonus out in front of them and they'll say, okay, I'll sign up under your link. I mean, I've actually had people, message me and say, hey, if I sign up or if I switch over to this other program using your link, they're already a user. If I switch over and I buy this other thing, what's your bonus you're going to give me? To which my response usually is, what do you want? Because I got so much stuff. Do you want this, or this? I don't care. We'll pick one. You can have now. I'll give you all of them. It doesn't matter. But the question is as a complete newbie, and you're not in ClickFunnels and you haven't shot a whole bunch of videos, the question is who's your audience and how can you get them interested in funnel building? And I think in some businesses it's going to be a stretch. Now, Scott in particular, I see him doing this. He's more in the weight loss niche and also the cooking niche. How can he, and I'll bounce this out to you guys, how can somebody in the weight loss or cooking niche, giving them recipes, teaching them how to barbecue, things like that, how can they pull in ClickFunnels users? That's a question I have for you guys.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Sorry, what?
Say that one more time. What was your question?
Well, like I said, in Scott's case here, he's in the weight loss, cooking, barbecue niche. He basically teaches people how to cook using their barbecues in order to lose weight. He lost like 120 pounds himself doing this. And so that's what he's teaching people. So how can he, if that's his target market, can you guys think of any way that he can be bringing in ClickFunnels signups?
Definitely. And I know we've talked about this a few times about share funnels. It's going to be massive to start building a share funnel on that. Talking to your audience. Hey, I've built this awesome page in a funnel where I've been selling my products. Do you guys want this page too? I've made like $1 million doing this. Yeah, I want this. And so we'll show you how to build that share funnel, very soon, whether you're selling apparel, barbecue spices, whatever it may be. So building that share funnel is going to be huge. Also starting a YouTube channel is going to be huge as well. Making ClickFunnels 2.0 tutorials. What I was doing right there when Dan was talking. What you can do as well is you can go over to ChatGPT and you can say, hey ChatGPT, let's see. Can you present that? There we go. So you can say, hey, ChatGPT, give me 50 questions that people are asking me about ClickFunnels 2.0. And so I just did that, and there's 30 here so far and more. So you can start putting videos, whatever questions people are asking about 2.0, and then just start making videos on these. And what I would do is be like, hey, I'm not an expert, I'm learning, but I'm going to start making videos on ClickFunnels 2.0 and SEO, and then just start making that on your YouTube video within ClickFunnels 2.0, and then be like, hey, I'm going to see how I can split test different things within ClickFunnels 2.0, and then make a video on that. Because odds are people are going to go in YouTube and just start asking these questions, and then it's going to shoot right over to your video as that video ranks. And so this is a great way to do that too. And so, as a beginner, your strengths may not be the same as Dan Havey, may not be the strengths as me, Tyler, Andy, and Danny. So find what your strength is. If you're not sure what your strength is, well, start now, right? So whatever your strength may be, if it's SEO, if it's YouTube, if it's Facebook groups, if you're an author, whatever it may be, start doing that thing and figure out what your bonuses are from that. If it's weight loss, make a weight loss ebook and then give that away with your ClickFunnels, right? Hey, if you sign up for ClickFunnels 2.0, I'll give you my fitness ebook for free. Just go ahead and sign up for that, and then we'll get you on the email list from there. So I always say not every affiliate is molded the same way, but everyone can find their superpower and build off of that. Did you say that's the same?
In Scott's case here, right before Danny jumps in here, I was going to say in Scott's case here, I know that he's building funnels to give stuff away. That's one of his things. He's also building funnels to sell stuff. He's building funnels to present his offer, to have a membership site, to do all these things. So at some point, as you build up that list, you can also say, hey, you guys have noticed all this marketing stuff I've been doing. If you're at all interested, I'm going to have a special special call on Thursday afternoon at 3:00. Why don't you guys jump on there and I'll teach you everything I know about how I'm doing this and how I'm making money off of doing this. Danny, did I steal your thunder?
No, not at all, because the fundamental of all of this is you've already got an advantage now, Scott, in that you are a ClickFunnels user, right? Mm-hmm. So you're using this thing and you're in this thing and you are building stuff. Right, so you're building your giveaway funnel, you're building your landing page, you're building out, maybe you've got a blog on there, right? So as you go around and you're doing this stuff anyway, you could have the screen share thing running, right? You could just be talking to yourself as you do that, going, hey, now we're going to go and click on this thing, and now we're going to add a headline, and now we're going to click on this thing, and now we're going to add a photograph. See how we do it? And look, it sometimes gives you an advantage if you are a beginner. Because, like, I could come on here now and you've seen these crazy demos we do, and we build a funnel and it's all singing, all dancing, and people are like, can you just slow down? Dan goes and does some CSS code and some crazy thing, and there's animations and stuff spinning around. I saw this thing that he did for his recent entry to a competition we were running, and it's like, you could do that in 2.0. For people watching Scott, who's just kind of, they're like, whoa, you can add a headline to a page. And this guy's maybe made a few mistakes and you've had a little laugh and a joke with him. They're like, this guy's really cool. I wonder what other videos he's got, right? So don't underestimate your ability. The very fact that you're using ClickFunnels right now gives you an opportunity to start building up little videos. I've got a video on YouTube that's had like 95,000 views, and that made me a big bunch of money while it was active as a ClickFunnels affiliate, right? And it's not on there anymore. It's like a little bit dated because it was one of the earlier videos, but it had an insane amount of views, and people would literally click the link to the original ClickFunnels webinar, right? See what I mean? It's like, it's out of date. That webinar doesn't even exist anymore from like 6 years ago. They click on this thing and I get sales, because the next advantage you've got as a beginner is you just need to introduce people and show them that it's kind of cool. You've got the best sales guy in the world doing the selling. That's the next cool thing about ClickFunnels. So just start, I think, is the message, and don't be afraid to record what you're doing, even if you think oh man, I'm a beginner. Who cares what I think? It's like people care, and people want to like see you do this stuff. Go do it.
It doesn't really matter what space you're in either. You could be in weight loss, you could be in fishing, you could be whatever. You're still talking to people. And these people all are running their small businesses, or they know people who are running small business, or they got kids. They want to get rid of the business or the job that they have, and they want to start something else, or they're currently using WordPress or some other software, and they go, okay, what are you guys doing here? I mean, that's how I discovered ClickFunnels. I was talking to Ed Dale, and he was telling me about a site he was building with some guy, and he sent me a link to it. I looked at it. I looked at the code. I saw ClickFunnels. I Googled ClickFunnels. It said Russell Brunson. I said, I know Russell Brunson from the Kennedy days. I'm in. That's how I got into ClickFunnels. And so, yeah, I mean, I was using WordPress at the time. I'd never heard of ClickFunnels. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm getting rid of WordPress now. So, I mean, just because somebody wants to lose 100 pounds doesn't mean that they don't also need some software too.
Without a doubt.
one of the stories that I love from Russell is where he talks about a person that started teaching at a university and he wasn't even a professor. He snuck in, right? And he taught a whole semester. And then later they found out and they were like, how did you do? You're not even an expert. How were you able to teach a whole semester, right? And what happens is this person said that I just read a chapter or a couple of chapters ahead of the rest of the class, right? So even if you're a beginner, you may not have all of the answers, you may not be an expert yet, but you have the software and you're using it, right? And if people see your site and they're like, oh, okay, wow, this is pretty cool. Even if you're a weight loss, expert, there's people in other niches, kind of like what Dan was saying. There's going to be people that need the software. So what you can easily do is you can send out an email every once in a while that says, hey, guess what? I'm still kind of new at this software, but I'm going to be doing a class on Monday, and we're going to show you how I've been, creating pages on this platform. So it's just as easy as that. And you can also say, hey, and if you want to watch, and if you need this software, and if you want to get into what I'm doing, here's the link. It's easy as that.
Really cool, really cool. In the fishing thing, we actually did a thing called Make Money While You Fish and linked it back to ClickFunnels affiliate program. So people they go fishing and then they can get out the phone and they can do a little bit of affiliate marketing and make money while they fish. So make money while you grill, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Creative. So I think we've covered a lot of stuff there, and we really want to get into some stuff. And if we can look at share funnels this week, definitely, because I kind of missed those off the slide. I know Dan's got some things I'm sure that he'll share. I've got some little interesting sort of tips that I can certainly share with folks. But if we go back to our slides, Susan's like super excited. She's like, well, I understand that this thing, I need to share links. And as long as I'm passionate about this thing and I can sell it with conviction, it's like, this ClickFunnels thing's amazing. It's helping me build my business. I can even make money while I fish or while I grill. Do you want to know more about it? It's kind of coming together. And we know that we've got like literally two of the coolest guys in the internet world right here on the screen who are just going to help you through this process with the group where they look after you. And you've got folks like, Dan, myself, Andy, and we're in the groups, we're everywhere. We've got the ambassadors who are cheering you along, and we're more than happy to share tips as long as you sign up under our links.
That's right.
that's another way to do it, right? But
known as an ethical bribe.
An ethical bribe, right? And follow what Russell Brunson's teaching, because things like perfect webinar or challenges or any of the stuff you read in expertsecrets.com secrets, the clauses that go along with things, the way that people sell, you can take little bits of that and use that in your promotional efforts. So there's a lot to it, but if you just start filming what you're doing in ClickFunnels right now with a little bit of a narration, you're already on your way. Doesn't mean you have to start firing off links tomorrow. It means you're building that foundation. And if you've got a bit of a list, there's been some great suggestions how you can tag things onto your existing emails. If you're not even in that sort of entrepreneur niche and you're not, oh man, I don't even know any business owners, you probably do. You're just not noticing it right now. I just want to go and start promoting ClickFunnels 2.0. What are some, I guess we've got like 10 minutes left. What are some other questions that we might have in the comments? What are some other sort of like beginner questions that Susan might be answering? Is there anything else you guys want to ask who are watching? Let us know in the chat, and then we'll kind of explain what's coming next over the next 3 or 4 days.
Well, one thing I would add in here, because I've seen the question in the group just recently a couple different times, and people are like, where can you get a good beginner email? Like a good 7-day sequence. So somebody joins your list, where's a good 7-day sequence? And every person, and I did this myself, I would say, go to Russell's 5-day lead challenge. I think it's called. I think it's 5dayleadchallenge.com. Turner or Tyler, if you guys can pull that up maybe. In there on day 4, a gal by the name of Yada Golden, I think her name is. Russell interviews her, and she goes through this whole process of how she does a 7-day email to launch it out to her people. And it's basically telling your story, your origin story, a lot of stuff about yourself. Well, Jim Edwards in Funnel Scripts put that in there. So he has a whole thing where you walk through and it asks you all the questions and you fill it out, and it makes incredible emails when you're done. And all of that is given away for free in the 5-day lead challenge. The free version of Funnel Scripts, all the scripts for this. They also have a really cool thing in there that helps you build out lead pages. And I was going through some old stuff I built a couple of years ago, and I was looking at it and I go, oh man, I totally forgot about that lead page builder. Because you go in there and you basically tell it a little bit about your avatar, and it spits out all the headlines, all the subheadlines, lays out the entire thing for you. You basically have to copy and paste it into your ClickFunnels account, and you have just built a lead magnet funnel. It is just the coolest thing in the world. And I mean, writing these emails is not easy, but I'll tell you, it's a lot easier than if you had to sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and just start writing these things out on your own, because they got all the prompts in there. And I've had a lot of people compliment me on my first 7 emails, and I give all the compliments right over to Jim and Yada, because they're the ones who did this, not me.
Boom.
Great tips.
Yeah, and with that too, Danny, if you can go present that down at the bottom there. I think here in the next few days, we might be talking about more of ClickFunnels links that you can promote as well as share funnels. Can definitely talk about those very soon. But I want to make sure we all have this link for you as well. I can put this into the comments. But Tyler and I, we always talk about the assets page. This is massive. So if you are promoting ClickFunnels 2.0, your first funnel challenge, PLR funnels, funnels and templates. And again, we'll talk about these this week. But for example, if you're promoting funnels and templates, you'll see that we've got all these image assets here. So you can just come in and download these. And we give you these because, hey, these are the images we want you to use. We don't want you to use anything else really, because these are just like, these are not, it's not going to get you in trouble with compliance or anything. These are in here ready for you to use. And you can download these, tons of them here for you. And then you also have these email swipe files. So we're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you and just give you these emails, and you can put in your name and your affiliate ID. Boom, it's ready to go. You also throw these in ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, make me 15 more emails just like this. And then you can have a whole kind of sequence there for you that you can send out that makes it really nice and easy. So we want you to use these, right? These are assets. We're going to give you these. So really easy to use. I'll put these in the comments as well, so you can go ahead and use these. And then when we talk more about links you can promote tomorrow or whatever, we'll kind of break down each of these links so you know exactly what you're promoting.
And then when you're doing your emails, the one thing that Russell definitely suggests doing is, so like on day 1 with your email, you want to give them a link to something free. And on day 2, you want to give them a link to something free. But maybe by day 3 or 4, that's when you start going, oh, and hey, come on over and take a look at my thing. And then you give them a couple more freebies, and then you have another link that sends them to something you're selling or promoting. Because it doesn't have to be your own products. You could be building out this entire string here just selling ClickFunnels products. If we go back to the old system too, what are there, 10, 15 different things you could be promoting and other people's products. So anything you believe in, and again, going back to Scott, you can be promoting different rubs and different books and, whatever it is. So don't think it just has to be one thing, but you have to be giving value in your email sequence and also pitching at the same time.
100%. We are coming towards the end, but I think Susan's like, you even write the emails for me? You give me the graphics? It's like, yes. There's all these offers. And some of these offers are based around a free trial or a free challenge or something that's like a $1 or something that people can just try. And once they're in there, the company does the selling, right? ClickFunnels does the selling. The other emails that go out, and you don't lose the lead because you kind of get this person what we call cookied, right? And I don't mean you come with the tasty cookies. It means that people are attached to you for a period of time. And every affiliate program is different, but you only need to refer people. And if they start watching videos and go in their own little path, you still get paid eventually when they sign up, right? So it's definitely worth doing, definitely worth exploring. And if you are using ClickFunnels, even if you're just starting to use ClickFunnels, record some videos, document your journey. That is a bonus. So you document your first week of being a ClickFunnels user, and you go and publish that with a little video on YouTube, and people are curious. They want to go and find that. Whoa. Obviously, you don't go in there and do anything that's negative. Hopefully you have a great first week with ClickFunnels. You go out there and you promote it in a positive light. You tell them how awesome it is, how it's helped your business move forward. You was able to get rid of all of these other things, and people are like, that kind of makes sense. And if you do that in a fun, cool way that's interesting and engaging, and you show that you're passionate about that, whatever you're promoting, people will sign up. They will.
I mean, you're right. You got to be positive about it. If you put up a video and you talk about how much you hate ClickFunnels, it's going to be really hard to sell it.
It's not working, right?
I think that goes without saying. Even though, I mean, how many times have we all clicked on something that, it says, Russell Brunson sucks or ClickFunnels sucks, and you get there and they're pitching ClickFunnels, and it's like, come on. I never understood those, but apparently they work because guys still doing them.
Yeah, you probably get shut down real quick though, because I think it's in the ethical guide that everybody needs to read. We want to make sure that everybody's going out there and doing the good job, because ClickFunnels is great. It makes you a big bunch of money, and it is changing people's lives across the board. You only need to look at the Funnel Hacking Live website. You see all the folks on there collecting 2 Comma Club awards and the Dream Core award that we saw earlier. I believe before we go, we actually have had a few people who've got the 2 Comma Club award through being affiliates, or am I wrong? Made more than $1 million as ClickFunnels affiliates.
Oh, there's plenty that have made over $1 million. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Susan's like running around the office right now, like, what do I do? Maybe that's a to go to sign up, and then we'll be back tomorrow, show you how to get started with this in a little bit more detail.
Love it.
Yeah, love it.
Where do we need to go? Where do we need to go to sign up? If anybody's just joining us,
yeah, we'll put it in the comments there. So if you're okay with this, Danny and Andy, talk about the different links to promote ClickFunnels, and then we'll go through the different funnels, kind of explain what audience would want each link. And then if it's okay as well, we could bring on Ben Janke, and he can go through the whole share funnel process, and that's going to just blow your mind. And if you start promoting share funnels and start making a ton of money, I'm just going to fly to wherever you're making all this money, give you the biggest hug ever. And it's going to be awesome, because you're going to be doing well. So it's going to be awesome. So make sure you're here with us tomorrow. What time? It's noon Mountain Time, right?
same time on the
Yeah, same time. So same time that we started today. For me, it's noon Central Time. But I think actually I'm in a different country, so my Central Time is different from the US Central Time. It's confusing. But yeah, same time that we started today. We'll see you tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for this information. I mean, Susan is ready to go like now, and she needs to get started with an affiliate program. So yeah, I think we can finish things up. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.